Hi everyone, welcome to Poonam's kitchen. In today's video, I'll share with you my recipe for making restaurant-style Shahi Paneer. Shahi Paneer is a Mughlai delicacy in which soft paneer pieces are dunked in a thick and creamy gravy enriched with nuts. Let's see how to make restaurant-style Shahi Paneer. To make restaurant-style Shahi Paneer, I'll need 2 tablespoons ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon green chili paste. Here I have an extra large onion. I'll coarsely chop around 3/4 of the onion. Tomatoes. These are very small tomatoes. I'll be using 9 of these. A combination of oil and Desi Ghee for sauteing. A big handful of almonds that I have soaked in water. From amongst the spices, I'll use salt, garam masala, red chili powder. This is hot chili powder, coriander powder, Kashmiri lal mirch. This is not hot. This is more for the color. Roasted cumin seeds powder, sugar, and Kasuri Methi. I'll use a few cilantro leaves for garnishing. To make the gravy, I'll also use 250 ml of milk and some water and tomato ketchup. And here I have a homemade paneer. This would be around 750 grams. I'll use a little more than half of this for today's recipe. For now, this will go in the refrigerator. I'll set a non-stick pan to heat at medium and transfer a tablespoon of oil and 2 tablespoons Desi Ghee. I'm just eyeballing it. Once the oil and ghee warms up, I'll transfer the green chili paste and the ginger garlic paste and saute this slightly. I'll reduce the heat to between low and medium, just around 2 minutes. Till the garlic loses its raw flavor. To this I'll add the chopped onions. When measured, this has come out to around 1.5 cups. I've just coarsely chopped these. I'll now increase the heat to medium. This would take a few minutes. As you would have noticed, the Shahi Paneer gravy is not brown, unlike many other Indian curries. We do not need to saute this too much. I just need the onions to turn a little pink. Again, the same thing, losing the rawness. It's been around 5 minutes. The onions are now pink. At this stage, the onions will give a sweet taste. If I were to saute this further, the onions would lose the sweetness. But as we know, the Shahi Paneer gravy is a little on the sweet side. So this stage is perfect to add the chopped tomatoes. Here I have the chopped tomatoes. When they are tightly packed, this is around 2 cups. I'll transfer this to the onions and give this a mix. I've increased the heat to between medium and high, so that the tomatoes soften up fast. To this I'll add a tablespoon of water and cover with a lid. I'll keep stirring this after every 30 to 40 seconds. It's been 5 minutes. The tomatoes are now soft. As you may be able to see, the tomato peels have all separated. I'm going to use all of this in the gravy. I have maintained the heat at between medium and high. Now is the time to add Kasuri Methi. I'll take a teaspoon at a time and rub it between my palms. I'll do the same for a tablespoon of Kasuri Methi. Mix this in. I'll switch off the heat at this stage. There is still quite a lot of juice in the masala, but this is what is going to help in the blending. This needs to cool down before I blend this. And now while the masala cools down, I'll peel the almonds. The masala is now all cooled down. I'll now blend this. I'll be using my food processor for blending. You may use a mixer or a hand blender. I'll transfer the masala. Also add the peeled almonds and approximately 1 tablespoon of milk. For easy blending, I'll run the blender till I get a smooth paste. It might take up to a minute or two till you get a smooth paste. You'll be able to see very tiny bits of almonds and the Kasuri Methi. This is what is characteristic of Shahi Paneer and gives the gravy a delectable taste and aroma. I got 2 cups of this masala. Now let's start with making the gravy. I'll set a pan to heat at medium. Now I've taken a bigger pan. To this I'll add a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of ghee. Once the oil warms up, I'll reduce the heat to absolute low and transfer 3/4 teaspoon Kashmiri lal mirch and ½ teaspoon the hot red chili. The chilies lend color and flavor to the warm oil. Teaspoon roasted cumin powder. Stir this as well. While you're adding the spices, reduce the heat to low, or even if need be, switch off the gas if you think you might burn the masalas. 2 heaped teaspoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon salt. Right now I have added salt only for the gravy. A mix and transfer the blended masala. Stir in the masala. The heat is still at low, and while the masala has not even warmed up, I'll add the cold milk. I had kept the milk in the refrigerator and mixed this in. I'll now increase the heat to medium. To the mix, I'll add a tablespoon of tomato ketchup and mix in the ketchup as well. That gives a nice flavor and color. Now we need to cook this gravy, so I'll add in some water. I'll wash the masala that was in the measuring cup. I'm gonna add some water, around 200 ml of water. The heat is at medium. In the camera, the gravy is looking more like yellow, but actually it is orange. Once the gravy is completely cooked, it will thicken slightly while it is still sitting on the kitchen shelf. If you're planning to serve after a few hours, then you may cook the gravy to a little runny consistency right now. You can then complete the cooking at the time of serving. On the other hand, thick consistency of the gravy can be adjusted by adding in some boiled water and cooking for a few minutes. It's been 5 minutes. The gravy is now cooked. To this I'll add the garam masala, 1/3 teaspoon. I do not add too much garam masala to this because the gravy has to be a little on the sweeter side. So we don't want very sharp flavors. A tablespoon of sugar. You may omit the sugar if you wish, since we're talking about the restaurant style. This is how it is cooked in the restaurants, a little on the sweeter side. And now the taste test. Spices are just perfect. Salt is perfect. Just remember, right now I have added salt just enough for the gravy. The gravy is now ready. I'll switch off the heat. Here I have the homemade paneer. With this paneer just in the morning. See how beautiful the paneer is. You may make rectangles or diamond shape or squares as you like it. I'm making diamond shapes. And the sides that are saved, I'm putting them aside. Now these extra pieces, I'll add some more paneer to this, adding this much more, and I'll crumble this. My local dhaba wala used to do this for Shahi Paneer, and I always loved the texture. I'll sprinkle some salt on this, mix it in, so the paneer is also salted. And now I'll sprinkle some salt on these paneer cubes. If you're using store-bought paneer, those big chunky hard blocks of paneer, then cut them into desired shapes and dip in water for 15 minutes. That would make them a little soft. But homemade paneer is very soft by itself. You do not need to dip this in water. Now what to do when it is serving time? I'll switch on the heat and warm up the gravy. To this I'll first add the crumbled paneer and mix this in thoroughly. Because we're not going to stir too much once we add the cubes. The cubes are firm, but they're still soft. Once the gravy is warm enough, I'll transfer the paneer cubes. I'll reduce the heat to low. I don't want any more cooking. Just blending of the flavors and coat the paneer pieces with the gravy. No need of stirring. Once all the paneer pieces are coated, give this 2 to 3 minutes at low to medium heat for all the flavors to blend in, and then our restaurant style Shahi Paneer would be ready to be served. It's been 3 minutes. I'll switch off the heat and transfer this to the serving bowl. I'll garnish the Shahi Paneer with some cilantro leaves and some freshly crumbled paneer. Here you have restaurant style Shahi Paneer. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked the recipe, do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Poonam's Kitchen. See you again with a new recipe very soon. Till then, bye.